Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So we're up and running.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
Neymar! Ambitious, but just off target.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Dani Olmo going full tilt down the left. And here's Neymar. Romero wins the duel this time. Now it's Dembele.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Messi. Dani Olmo. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. He's going for goal!
And he was there to get a vital touch. Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
He's looking wide. He is starved of space and time. And here's Dani Olmo. Neymar. Rice gets it clear. Costa Curta. Dembele did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Shoots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Barcelona with the corner, they're first. the post! It's loose, and there's a race for the... And again! Goal! Barcelona! Pirlo duly reaps his reward, kept his cool whilst the defence lost their bearings.
Such good movement. Some players have that natural ability to be in the right place at the right time. We've just seen the perfect example.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And that's been won straight back. And Messi! Messi! From another planet! Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. A moment that needed composure, and he had plenty of it.
Well, he's a defender's nightmare. You try to send him one way, and he just slips the other.
Barcelona are doing very nicely, thank you.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Spread it left. Dani Olmo. He's in space and looking for options. Neymar! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
And the first half is done. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really did kick on after getting that first goal. Could they have done another one and killed the game off completely? Possibly. But as long as they can keep up the intensity, maintain the purpose levels, I think they'll get another chance soon enough.
Barcelona ahead 2-0, and they are looking good. And we are back on the way. And it's been played through. He's found a way through. Oh, he's been flattened there. Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Opportunity wasted.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the pass is intercepted. Closing in on goal. Barcelona have got it back, and they'll have another go. Dani Olmo. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Matheus Cunha. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Out towards the flank. Nuno Mendes with the cross. And he shoots! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Matheus Cunha actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Header! And that was very necessary. And now a sudden chance to counter. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Haaland.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Messi picks it up out wide. That's the throw. And it's Pirlo. Oh, super ball! And a chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Short changes him with that pass. Haaland. Dani Olmo. It's a really well-measured ball. Zanetti. Looking to go deep. Matheus Cunha. Raul going about things with real menace. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And he cuts out the supply. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Nice try, but he wasn't buying it. Picked out brilliantly. He's shifting through the gears here. Matheus Cunha. Strong running down that left flank. Matheus Cunha. Romero does well to stand up to him.
There will be one.
The defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He has found the way through. Rice. And we're done. Barcelona can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly entitled to, following this splendid display of poise, potency and proficiency.
Just a quick announcement, it is now time
Pirlo.
for us.
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And we're underway.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. That's going to go a long way. Ambitious ball here. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Looking for the run. Nedved unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Barcelona clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And he cuts out the supply. Oh no, what has happened here? Can he get on the end of this? And he's in on goal. And he's gone looking for safety. And they're back on the ball again. Looking for options for movement. And he's there to make the block. And we have our very first corner. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And now a sudden chance to counter. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Caught offside that time. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Stood up well to him there. It's Neymar! Goal! Barcelona! Stylish in the extreme, a delicious goal.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Barcelona have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
And that was very necessary. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, they're looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. Dani Olmo. And here's Batistuta.
There will be 1 minute at a
Dani
time.
Olmo, a probing pass. Bastoni. And we hit half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Barcelona head for the dressing room in possession of a 1-0 lead. And we are already promptly back underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It could be in here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Batistuta! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, it's probably going to take something very special to beat him today.
Oh, smashing header! And that's caused a worry or two.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Romero. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
They're ahead, but they're not playing as if they are. There seems to be
It's Neymar! Denied by an instinctive save.
Neymar clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Batistuta. He's got away.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look. Shoots! He's scored! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly.
There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raúl.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Deftly away. And here's Neymar. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Oh, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And he's managed to get free. Cleared without complication. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Forward it goes. And that's put paid to a promising move. And he's there to make the challenge. Knocks it into space. Suarez was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. That's good pressure, closed him down quickly. Donatoni. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Now it's Neymar. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Nicely spread. Donatoni in acres of space out wide. chance for a shot! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Donadoni really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
India with the corner, they're first. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. And now they can spring out of defence. And it's Griezmann. He's had it taken off him. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Foul right on the edge of the box, it could go either way here. Barcelona presented with a golden opportunity here. To get them off and running. That is some save from Khan. It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Costa Curta. Takes a shot! And he has kept it out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And he stands tall, impenetrable. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Played out towards the right wing. Griezmann. Donadoni. Looking for options for movement. Oh, played through for the wide man. Dani Olmo. And the first 45 minutes are up. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, not converting the spot kick will be the subject of much half-time debate, but, you know, disappointment on one side and relief on the other, and that can be transformed now into a match-winning determination, so here's to that.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. And we are back on the way.
Barcelona.
Roll! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post. Azar can see things others simply cannot. India looking to get their possession game going here.
Yeah, it can be very stylish and expansive to watch if they get it to the standard we know they can. But what's key is the number of bowlers in the team. As long as they don't lose the purpose, if they keep the purpose and the urgency, all will be well.
And a shot! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Turns back here, probably the best option. Now it's Raul. He's got away. Raul going face-to-face with his great rival.
Now then, clash of the egos.
There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. He is through here. Cross into the... a header! And it's in! There is the breakthrough! A really thumping header, absolutely crashes it in.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
Substitution for Barcelona, number 23, Messi.
We have got changes
Number
here
15,
from both sides, in fact.
Neymar.
So the
Number
first moment
22,
of real significance.
Look, experienced voices need to be heard now, along with good purpose and urgency, and they can get right back into this.
Number 17, Schneider. Substitutions
And it's
taking
Snyder.
place.
Great vision. Played in. He rises! Just off target.
Rashford is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
Great defending, strong and determined. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup.
India surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Brilliantly cut out. And that has been clubbed away.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
And no, he's seen through all of that. Zanetti. Oh, he's not played the ball, that's a foul. And it's been played through. Oh, super ball. Pings it across.
There's much frustration as to the lack of a touch to finish that off.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And here's Danny Olmo. Rashford receives it in a wide position.
Two added minutes has been
Oh,
indicated.
he had to make that, and he did make it. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. And we're done. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Those of you making them.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends, as long as there's a good early support.
And Batistuta! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Messi! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
That's really well manoeuvred. Messi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Knocks it into space. Messi going face to face with his great rival.
Wow, look who's involved.
Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And it's Messi. Barcelona so far providing no real test at all for the goalkeeper. Messi proves just a little bit too strong. And he's intervened well there. Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. He is just caressing the ball. Wriggles his way through. Now it's Messi. That is lovely. Neither of these two... Decent chance! And for a moment, time stood still.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Raul, always looking for that half a chance. Now, can they get him away? And the flag has stayed down. Tries a shot! Goal! Barcelona! First blood drawn.
Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
A 1-0 lead established.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
And it's Xabi Alonso.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
The referee has given a corner. And we have our very first corner. That'll be a throw-in. Gullit picks it up out wide. Look at the space here.
There will be 1 minute
Neymar,
added time.
and he's there to make the challenge. Now it's Messi. And the first half is done. It's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona have played well here, and they have the all-important lead. It's 1-0. And if you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half. Barcelona carrying a 1-goal lead. There's the man. Oh, that is asking for shapes to shoot! Really well taken goal. They have come roaring back.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
And it has to be said, an absolute gift.
I think the defence really need to wake up here, Peter. They really shouldn't be getting caught out like that.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
The muscular approach does pay off here. Oh, there's a probing ball. No, that's been intercepted. And here's Neymar. Neymar goes steaming forward.
Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing.
Gerrard really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Searching pass he's played there. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Hullet. And it's Hullet. Now he's got space here, and he's made sure that's not getting through. And now they can clear their lines.
Nepal really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. 5 minutes left on the clock. Raul. And this is Neymar. Cruyff. He's found some space.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Added time.
Messi played in deep. He's got through. Oh, that's incredible! Late in the day, this could well be it. What a header! Flashed in with the crispest of contacts.
So,
and that's that. Barcelona played more than a part in what has been a very exciting game. A game that began so promisingly from their perspective, but they are leaving here feeling utterly deflated.
And a quick announcement today.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Barcelona must quickly shake this from their system, Peter, because it's the sort of performance that can linger and fester.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway.
Any attack containing Raul is a frightening sight for any defence.
His record's a frightening sight.
Well, when you think about it, most of his ilk will put themselves before the team. But Raul is different and has a greater appreciation for all that and likely to put others in before himself.
Oh, he's been caught napping! And he's picked it up out wide. And that's been drilled in. No, no way
Oh,
through.
really well played.
Takes a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Danny Olmo really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
And we have our very first corner. Can he finish? Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
There will be a throw-in. Intercepts the throw, that's well read. And he's intervened well there. That is ended up in no man's land. Ball's out once more. Neither side yet able to find the net. Now it's Forlan. Back into the middle. Pass is just off target. Now, what about a counter-attack? Well played. That has snuffed out the danger. James. Now it's Neymar. He has found the way through. Could goal. It's Neymar! Oh, how's that for a goal? Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. And just like that, he hits 50. A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That is simply tremendous. I mean, how easy would it have been to get across it or overhit it? Perfection.
Barcelona have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Now it's Forlan. Raul. Looking to play him in. Can he latch on to this? That'll be a corner. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Chance! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
And it's Olmo. Robertson is looking to influence the game from out wide. Well, good play on the left-hand side here. Robson. Robson! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Neymar has found the net here, of course. It's a good run down the left-hand side. He's picked his way through. Here's a chance! And he has kept it out somehow.
Neymar actually didn't do an awful lot wrong.
And there is the half-time whistle. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, I think it's a case of so far, so good. The boss has clearly done his homework, and I don't think he needs to change much during the break. Now they've got the lead, they can expect more of the same in the second half.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. And this is Forlan. Pirlo. Roll goes steaming forward. Gets into some space.
He's shifting through the gears here.
Tries to pass it through.